This is Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity. I'm in the middle of speaking with this fellow Icewind, who's apparently a Scanite cult leader and animancer and just general ne'er-do-well. Rapscallion, a blackguard, one might say. A jagaloon. Jackanape. A rascal. Just now? That's been there for like a week at least. Okay. Elise Herond is pregnant.
And from your tone, I take it you don't know the circumstances of the child's conception.
That's true, I don't know the circumstances. From your tone, I take it you do know, and you're about to tell me.
Lord Heron's been telling everyone she's his daughter. He brought her all the way out here just to avoid anyone who might know differently. She's his niece, and she's carrying his child.
What? Okay, so I knew that Lord Heron seemed like a creep, but now he seems like much more of a creep. Let me get this straight. Dude impregnates his own niece, and then he brings her here for what reason? He looks to the young woman. She's pregnant with her uncle's child. Lovely. Such evil this crisis has wrought, to force a child on the daughter of one's own blood. Unthinkable. Well, I'm glad you like it, Jen. I don't know, you might be. You seem pretty smart to me. Yeah, her own uncle. Can't be serious. That's horrible.
It is the product of a corrupt and degenerate system of nobility. This is all to ensure that some drop of his blood, some mote of his essence, cleaves to his fortune long after he's dust in the ground.
Nobility. Always doing some horrible shit.
Heron's own wife's delivered nothing but hollowborn. Now he's got no heir, and his sister's child, Elise, is reaching the age to marry. Without progeny of his own, Heron's legacy would pass to her issue. So, he found a way to continue his own noble line by putting his child in this girl, his own niece.
Okay, well that is pretty shitty, but how does that involve you doing some kind of evil-ass ritual to her? You didn't have to resort to violence. I say that after I've just slaughtered my way through his entire cult. If this was Dragon Age Origins, at least, I don't know if they still do this in the other Dragon Ages, we would be standing here covered with blood in this cutscene. We're like literally drenched in the blood of like the 40 or 50 of his cult members that we've slaughtered to get here. You didn't have to resort to violence. Someone would have helped Elise.
And yet no one did. Not that innkeeper who wasn't above taking his lordship's coin. Not Heron's attendants who must have known. Not even his wife, the poor girl's aunt. Depravity like this doesn't happen, but that people allow it. This is the truth that decent folk don't want to see. Sometimes you need excess to fight men like Heron.
Well, he's got a point. I mean, don't get me wrong, Wyman. I'm not for Lord Heron either. I think he's not my friend. I agree with everything you're saying here. But that still doesn't mean I agree with your evil-ass blood death cult. There's such a thing as the lesser of two evils. And I don't think you are it, sir.
This isn't just about Heron the girl. It's about the corrupting influences of power and wealth. How people of privilege, people like Heron, are so often insulated from the consequences of their actions. The charged essence of dozens of maltreated slaves and underlings is already taking root in her mind. Once it's established, it'll drive her to murder her uncle, her aunt, and anyone foolish enough to get in her way. People won't be able to look away from Heron's sins then.
Well, it's an interesting plan. But what about her? Like, it seems like that doesn't end up very well for her. Couldn't you have just killed the dude yourself? Ah! Leave it to Scan to go to such lengths to avoid confrontation. How will this lord learn if he is not directly punished? Break this lord's body, bestow on him 100 red gifts, let him know why he must suffer. Only then do you correct the problem. Durance is always just like, let's kill some motherfuckers. They're just trying to make the world better. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
I do not wish to destroy Nestor Heron. I wish to end his entire rotten line. His name will become a curse among strangers. The deeds of his house will be eclipsed by his ruin. Foes will hear his name and shudder with pity. And any relatives who should survive him will abandon their fortunes just to rid themselves of the association. You're hot-blooded, willful, but there is no room for mercy and vengeance.
He watches you. Watcher, do not let this girl and her child become fodder for revenge. Let me touch her mind. I can free her from this snare, as well as from the memories that hold her captive. How come I can't do that? I'm a cipher too. That's pretty awesome, actually. That's... hell yeah, Grieving Mother, do your thing. That's really gonna piss these cultists off, but whatevs. That is so cool. Okay, I gotta tell you guys, I've played this quest before. This was part, like I said, this town of Deerford was part of the backer beta. So in the backer beta, we got to play this quest in this dungeon. But they had removed everything that related to like the main story of the companions. So Grieving Mother was removed completely from the town, as well as a couple of other NPCs and like anything related to the main quest. So when you did this quest in the backer beta, you didn't have this option. So like the only ways you could end this thing were all pretty much bad. But it looks like now, because I have her with me, I can actually help the girl, which is awesome. Do it. The Grieving Mother bows her head. Thank you, Watcher. You feel her reach out, persistent yet gentle. Elise does not move, but the Grieving Mother trembles with exertion, and the air around her rings with the sound of chimes. Yeah, I knew there was going to be chimes involved. At last she collapses, her energy spent. The strain throbs in her mind. Looking on, Durance tightens his grip on his staff. For just a moment, Elise's eyes close. When they open again, her expression is blank, but as she takes in the scene before her... I wouldn't say she looks exactly like Eva Green, but there is a similarity there. Eva Green could certainly play her if this was a movie. She looks like an older Eva Green, maybe. Also, an Eva Green that's like made out of paint instead of... I don't know. She takes in the scene before her. You, Wyman, and the machinery in this strange dark room. Her confusion turns to fear. She lets out a choked cry.
Kill them. All of them. If she can't destroy Heron, then we can destroy his legacy with her.
Curses under his breath and turns to the other cultists. Okay. Well, this is gonna go well. That's a lot of experience. What does this say? Actually, no, I'll read it afterwards. So... Oh, man. I'm so screwed right now. At least these guys have axes instead of bows. That's really good. That means I can, you know... Alright. I can't control her, right? I don't want her to get killed. I wonder if they'll attack her or if they'll just go straight for my guys. Why am I in the front? I don't know. That's no good. That's not where I should be. Alright, I need you to move up here like you're planning to do some shit. And I need everyone else to kind of like retreat a bit. Because we don't want them to get any ideas. Oh, well, except for Palagina, of course. You're a badass. You stay in the front too. But we want them to think, hey, look at that guy with the red armor. He looks like the guy we want to kill. Oh, good. She's just running off, and she seems to be safe or whatever. So that's cool. No, you don't get to do that. Palagina, go. Well, kill this guy for now. You're gonna do this. Ow. Started getting wrecked. Okay, we need to summon some shit right the fuck now. Cause look, everybody's attacking. Let's get some of these. What the hell is happening right now with her getting instantly killed? This is bad. Oh god, and he didn't have any health either. We're so dead. There's no way. Okay. I need you to get this thing out too. And just like Alright, cool. At least the shades are out. She did that much before she gets killed. How's that Animat coming along? Kana, what do you got? You should probably cast something really good right now. Like Suppress Affliction. Ow. Wow, this is not going well. There is not in a good way. Can you knock down somebody that sucks, like this cultist? There's a big light on you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing that, and we're getting super killed at the moment, so that's fun. No, where the fuck? Summon that damn thing. Is the preacher dead already? There's so many effects on the damn screen that I can't really... Right there. Mother, could you please... Something really good. There we go. Now we're talking. Got the animat out.
Sanders!
There we go. Want you do that, and you do that, and you do that. There's hanging in there. Gonna throw a heal because he can. Oh, Gina, if you could just see your way to killing something, that would be awesome. Interdict. So, Grieving Mother. I don't know if you know this, but when I told you to cast this spell like 20 fucking minutes ago, I kind of didn't mean like in your own time. I meant right the fuck now. That'd be great. What the hell is Kana? What the hell is he doing way back there? Get up here. No, no, no. This guy. All right, we're making it, because we already killed like 2 or 3 of them, so we're gonna be okay. The shades are getting it done. All right, cool. We can do a huge cone of paralysis now. That'll be helpful. And, you know, you could probably do something cool anytime now, Durance. How about a Searing Seal? That sounds good. Sounds fun. Yeah, there we go. How about you shoot somebody with your gun? Oh, hey, alright. We're kind of badasses. In case you didn't know. Oh, that's the end of Icewind. Alright, well. Easy peasy. The young woman blinks at you and takes a few steps back. Stay away. I don't know. She shakes her head and rubs her temples. What happened here? I rescued you. Scanite cultist kidnapped you. She looks around at the dead cultists and pools of blood, her eyes widening in fear and confusion. But what? She winces and pitches forward, holding her head. Hylia's wings! I can hardly remember a thing. She pauses, her brow furrowing. She mutters something in a dialect of Rawatai, then Valian. Ba nom No. My name is... Alice? Her fingers dance at her side, plucking at the air in 3 repeated motions. Liar! The opening notes of The False Night? Her twitching fingers brush her swelling abdomen. She looks back at you, a question in her eyes. I don't know what the hell's going on right now. It happens to the best of us. You're a young noble who was taken advantage of by unscrupulous relatives. She nods absently. I also know I can't go back to the village, though I don't remember why. She looks around at the strange machinery. And I certainly can't stay here. Free to go wherever you want. It's a temple on the edge of town. Find your way to a big city. I mean, she could come stay at my massive, like, fortress. Apparently that's not an option. Now she's gonna... Yeah, now she's gonna... I'm gonna find her later working in some seedy brothel. Like, being beaten on a daily basis. Well, no. So here's the deal: when I did this in the back rated, that you didn't have that option with Grieving Mother at all, because there was no Grieving Mother. So like, the only options were you could kill her in this scene. You could kill her to prevent her from doing it, or you could just let her go, and then she would go murder everybody, and then she ends up, you know, I don't know what happens to her, but it's obviously bad. So there was like no way to end this in any sort of positive way. But now, she's cured. You're free to go wherever you want, Elise. Find the road and keep going. Of course, the guy who hired me is not going to be too pleased, I don't think. You better not be stingy with my reward. The suggestion sinks in slowly, but it seems to take root in the newly barren places of her mind. It's good advice. She takes a final glance at the blood-spattered chamber. I won't look back. She hurries away. Don't look back, Orpheus. Murdering unscrupulous relatives is pretty positive. Well, sure, except for the fact that then after that, she's still screwed because she's like still gonna be... Oh, exceptional Morning Star. This is a lot of very nice items. Blood-blessed Scan cultist robes. Ooh. Those who plot the destruction of their superiors while keeping an impassive face will whisper a prayer to Scan. Political rebels also call upon him for justice in the hope that he will intercede on their behalf with Wudica, with whom he is associated. However, Scan is an unforgiving deity. If a supplicant tempts his hand or acts too rashly, the god will abandon them. The same goes for those who actually achieve their ambitions and rise to a higher station. They can no longer count on Scan for aid. These robes are comprised of little more than a simple, undyed piece of cloth, tied at the waist by thick cord. They have been used during the grim rituals of the Scanite faithful, it seems, for they are spattered with patches of blood, both recent and long dried. So these are like the normal robes that everybody else was wearing, but these are actually exceptional. So those are pretty darn nice. Ridiculous hoods. Some spirits. Appearance as the keeper of the booze. Wyman's key. This key is made of polished bone that feels surprisingly sturdy despite its light weight. Now watch me. Hold on. Loot, stay there. Watch me do some cheating ass metagaming shit right here. So that key
Got it.
unlocks this chest. But if I take the key, I unlock the chest with the key, and I miss out on... That's 270 XP I just got for picking the lock. So now I'll take the key. Yeah, I just did that. I feel a little bit bad.
Let's see what lies this way.
Cables snaking along the floor and across the ceiling connect to a glowing glass chamber. Can I just destroy this? Can I break this? Can I destroy this? Can I break... I said that. Thick liquid bubbles inside the tank, releasing a pungent scent. Motes of essence swirl in the mixture. Okay. Say so. Oh, now let's see what it says in my quest now. Is my biography updated? No, not since I destroyed the last animancy machine that I destroyed. Let's see. Blood Legacy. Okay, we read all that. Turn to Lord Heron at the Dracogen Inn. Wyman, an animancer and devotee of Sken, told me some surprising details about Elise and her pregnancy by her uncle, Lord Herond. Now that I've dealt with Wyman, it's time to deal with Herond. Deal with him, huh? Am I gonna deal with him the same way? Am I gonna be slaughtering everybody in the tavern? Is that where this is going? Hey, wait, how come? Oh, I never actually opened the chest. Oh, that thing's got a name. Okay, well, we're gonna hold on to that. Wyman's Notebook. It's the Notebook. This is where we find all his bad poetry and, like... Alright, the looping scribbles are difficult to read, but as you flip through the pages, you can make out several passages. Near the beginning, you read, "Will be a suitable place for my experiments. There's an abundance of space, and, more importantly, the locals are content to ignore it. I could probably construct..." You skip ahead several pages. Willing volunteers. The legacy has brought many grievances to the surface, and capturing the essence is primarily a matter of timing. The ritual of the effigy serves as a good template for... You scan the middle of the book. Died, and their essence evaporated. Next time I'll have to try a smaller concentration of the reagent, too. So his experiments didn't work out too well. Surprise, surprise, animancy. You turn to the last page. Noble from Defiance Bay. Results were mostly consistent across the other subjects. The challenge is always applying the method to an unwilling participant. But her situation may prove an advantage. If I can bring those memories of her uncle to the forefront, it might render her essence more susceptible to the process. What a piece of shit. Okay. So, I'm glad he's dead. He was up to no good. An ornate crest decorates this sarcophagus. The name on the lid has been scratched out. Yeah, there's some money. I'll just rob the dead. I don't care. What are they gonna do with it? They're dead. Ah, and here's the part where I said it looked like there's a secret door here. Because there is. Oh, I got this. Atuk. A blade of enotonic origin. Atuk skinning knife was a gift passed from mother to daughter, used to remove hides from various hardy creatures of the tundra. It is precisely designed to pierce vulnerable joints and cut deeply and cleanly into flesh, making it a fearsome weapon against less traditional game as well. That's quite nice, actually. It's exceptional, and it's got that predatory thing on it. I mean, none of my people are going to use a dagger, but nice, though. Go right into the box. Okay, well, somehow I made it through this, despite the fact that we were... Is he blinded again? Like, do these blindness things ever go away? Because he's not really blinded. The blindness itself is gone. I'm just collecting the little icons that never go away. Well, okay, let's go back up and talk to... Let's go talk to the uncle and let him know that we're not too pleased with his...
Hello.
Jive.
Hello?
Now, let's go. Let's get out of here. Well, you know what? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Ooh. When we finish the quest, we'll get another big chunk of XP. Maybe... Nah, we're not going to level up, but we're going to be close, though. Oh, boy. Here we go. Here we go with...
Eh? Got it.
No.
Got it.
No, 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 no. Calm your shit. Yay, story rejection? Why would you yay a story rejection?
On your word.
Or were you being sarcastic?
What? If it makes you rest easy.
Who did it get rejected by?
Tell me, I understand.
Hey. All right, then.
We're gonna go out this way because... We're gonna go out this way because I want my plant. You know what plant I'm talking about. One the game tried to rob me of earlier. There it is. My plant. Thank you. It's Pilgrim's Crown. Gotta have it. Now we'll go back to town. Nightmare Magazine. Wow. Personal from the editor-in-chief. So, yay. So it actually looks like he wrote a personal letter. It's not just like a form letter. Well, yeah, I mean, you might as well, right? You never know when, you know, you just might.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Of course.
Alright, before I talk to Lord... Wait, he's gone? He's gone. This is where he was. Interesting. But his guards are still here, so maybe he's just upstairs. I'm gonna rest before I do anything else. Tell me about Lord Heron's daughter. Yeah, he's saying the same thing he said before. Which is fine. Okay, let's get a room, because seriously, we just got worked. I think if I just sleep in the stables, I'll keep my rest bonus that I had from the other place. Yeah, see, no, I didn't keep my rest bonus. Oh. Well, that's rude. Now everybody's permanently blinded. Except, I mean, they're really not, but...
Hey. Of course.
Old Aaron is resting upstairs. You know, I think they moved him upstairs so that if you decide you want to kill him, you can do so without aggroing the whole damn tavern. Like, I think that's the gameplay reason for moving him upstairs. Because you can murder anybody you want on the second floor of an inn, as I've discovered.
Which is not.
And nobody on the first floor ever, like, knows or cares. Oh, Lord Herond. You are not fucking walking out of this room, sir. Murdering taverns is bad. Yeah, just a bit, you know.
Hey. All right, then.
Just a bit. He doesn't even have any guards with him? Lol. Okay. Come here, buddy.
Hey, of course.
Hey. Stop what you're doing.
What are you doing up here?
You're gonna die.
Have you news of my daughter? I've got to get her out of this wretched village.
An elven man paces in the corner of the room, gnawing the thumb of his fine silk glove. He resumes his pacing. I found Elise.
My daughter? Is she safe?
He blinks and licks his dry lips. She's really not your daughter, bro. I let her go.
That can't be. She's... What happened?
His face is ashen. He looks back at you, his eyes suddenly fearful. I know exactly what I discovered. I should kill you. I'll tell everyone what a monster you are. Or maybe I'll just kill you. I don't murder towns and shit. I just occasionally murder specific individuals when they really deserve it. For an instant, his face ripples with rage and fear, but his features quickly settle into a mask of haughty complacentness. For a guy who's alone in a room with 6, like, blood-soaked, armed adventurers, this guy has no... I mean, if he had guards with him, I could see him getting bajiggity, but...
Even if it were true, who would believe you?
You're right. It's gonna be death, then.
Take this, and let's put this unpleasantness behind us.
He dumps a bag of coin into your hand. I could let him go, which I'm not gonna do. Say... I could try to shake him down for more money. I could try to shake him down for more money with subtlety. Or... yeah, you know what? He's just gonna continue to do his evil shit. Plus, I have to make sure, if he's not dead, he could try to track her down and she wouldn't be free of him. That's what I have to do. Your blow dispatches the old man more quickly than you'd like, but you're confident no one has heard you. You're also confident no one will ask too many questions when they find him dead. Like, how do I get major negative rep in Defiance Bay if nobody knows I did this? Like, how the fuck, how everybody's like, oh, you're that guy that murdered Lord Heron in a room in a village far away when nobody was looking. Like, what? Now Defiance Bay. Well, they still see me as a hero, lol, so I don't care. That's a lot of XP I just gained. I got 1,200 copper. That's what he gave me. And he's got a bunch more money on him. Plus some other good stuff. Okay, let's take this amulet. What do we have here? It's an amulet of summer solstice. Like he's a pagan? You and your 6 buddies go upstairs in the tavern and old man turns. Yeah, anybody could have done it. I mean, there's some other people up here. There's other people up in this tavern. Just saying. Besides, we could carry him out with this, like, rolled up in a carpet or something. You know, we like... we're just carrying this carpet out to get it cleaned. Don't worry, folks. Okay. Oh, it grants Sunbeam as a spell, and it gives you some damage reduction against burning. Little is known of the origins of this. Why's it got to be a neck item, though? I've got like 1,000,000 neck items, and only 6 necks. Little is known of the origins of this mystical amulet, but the markings around the embossed sun emblem suggest that it's centuries old. To most, it looks like any old piece of jewelry, but in the hands of an individual whose soul has an affinity for the magical arts, the amulet glows brightly and feels warm to the touch. No larger than an old coin, it hangs from a gold chain. Like, ain't nobody got a neck available for that? Maybe I'll put it on Kana even so, or Durance. What does Sunbeam even do? Wait, is Sunbeam what he's already got? Oh, this is Sunbeam. Oh yeah, Sunbeam's good. So how many Sunbeams would he get if he put this on as well as his armor? Oh, he'd get 3 more. He'd have 6 Sunbeams per rest. He could just be Sunbeaming all day, every day.
What?
Yes?
Maybe I'll just have him wear this most of the time. But then if he uses up all the sunbeams on his armor, I could have him switch and wear this if he needs more sunbeams. So many sunbeams. That guy is just a sunbeaming motherfucker. Ugh. Okay.
Alright then.
Well, I've already stolen from these chests last time I was here. The Deerford Village, I'm a champion. Overwhelmingly good. I'm still a hero in Defiance Bay. Even though I murdered one of their nobles. Cold blood. Unarmed. Alone. Helpless. Old. Just murdered him straight up. Wonder what his guards are gonna do now. If I'm just like, hey, what's up? They don't know, though. They don't know. But, like, are his guards just gonna hang out here, like, forever in this town? Or maybe they'll attack me. Oh, they're gone. The guard that was standing right here is gone. Maybe all of his guards are completely gone from the town. I wonder if Dengler
Well
says
met,
anything.
friend.
I can't even ask him about dude anymore. So, what does it say here on my quest? Obviously, the quest is completed. I killed Lord Heron and left his body on the upper floor of that stinking inn. It was no less than he deserved. Yeah, it's true. My character's been very merciful for the most part. I mean, like, usually I let people go, I help them out, I don't resort to killing if I don't have to, you know. I talk my way out of, but that guy, he got on my nerves. He pushed a button. Like, there's just things you don't do, and he pissed me off. Need to die. Getting pretty close to level 9 here.
Well met, friend.
Oh, I need some camping supplies for real.
Hello!
About that ogre. No one's seen higher hair of it lately. Rumors going around that some foreigner killed it. He gives you a calculating look. Yeah, that was me. Could we... Did I get some camping supplies or what? Thanks. Can I sell you some shit? Because I have a lot of shit to sell. So this dagger... Well, I'll hold on to it for right now. Actually, I'm carrying way too much junk that I'm not going to use. Fine sword, fine stiletto, fine hatchet. So much money. Yeah, I won't sell those just yet. I killed a lot of people because every single one of these robes or armors all represents one dude that I killed, and quite a lot of them here. Wow, that's a lot of money. Wow, that's a lot of money. Oh, and all their stupid, ridiculous hats. You probably make some of the same decisions. It's just fun to give you crap. Oh, I know. I know. Sell all these dumb hoods. So many hoods. Wait a minute. Initiate's hood. Right? Some of them are called Cultist hood. Cultist hood. Wait, does that have different text? The oddly shaped hood is worn by the novice worshippers of Sken. Truly fashioned from coarse materials, its modest construction befitting of followers of the Quiet Slave. But it looks exactly like this. This strange crested hood is worn by priests of Sken. Blood has been smeared in thin trails down the front of the mask, in pale reflection of the gouged, unseeing eyes of the dreaded effigy. The wooden frame and wicked spikes are the sole concession to grandeur. The rest of the hood is crudely fashioned from coarse material. There's nothing about this that's grand. I don't think you understand what grandeur is, people. There's just... Right now, all their dumb hoods need to go away. I'm gonna sell the Ripple Sponge, because drugs are bad. Okay. I can sell my extra copies of those books. I have a lot of ropes and grappling hook. Okay, cool. We're good. That is so much money from one... Wow. I'm about to have more money than I've ever had in this game. Boom. 30,000. Yeah. I'm so rich. Now this this innkeeper for some reason has like shitloads of weapons and like cultist robes and stuff for sale. It's funny. Okay. All right. Well, now I'm gonna keep these robes because I might actually. Oh, see, they look different than the other ones too. They look much more grandurous, if that's a word. It isn't. Because these are pretty nice robes, actually. I don't know. Maybe. I'm gonna keep them, though. I didn't even use food buffs before that or anything. I'm stupid. Okay. I have lots of money now. And I'm done with all the quests of Deerford Village, so... Can't do any of that right now. Can't do any of these things. Right, so all that's left is to either go to Cleoban Rillag, which is the next part of the main story, or go down here to Firga's to Searing Falls and see about this side quest. So I think I'll probably go to. They look pretty fancy, yeah, right?
On your word.
My giant minotaur man. Grieving Mother has this ridiculous helmet on too.
Huh?
Quit?
If it makes you rest easier.
Okay.
Eh? Sure.
My character looks kind of cool with these robes on. I mean, her hood no longer matches the white hood of her portrait, but she's kind of gotten bloody. She's gone from being sort of pure in the beginning to being a lot more red-handed. Okay, so let's go.
Hey.
I heard you slew the ogre. Is it true that their blood cures the pox? A friend of mine was wondering. They say someone off Terran. Not that I'm shedding a tear for him. Yeah, somebody did that. I don't know who it could have been, really. Could have been anybody. Now that you've gotten rid of the ogre, I just wish Rumbled would get rid of the head. The smell. Yeah, see, they say new stuff now that I... Dengler found that lord dead in his room. Didn't exactly seem upset about it. Yeah, Dengler didn't like Heron at all. Heron's soldiers were drinking Dengler dry. Pay started watering the ale just to keep it flowing. You killed the ogre? I haven't seen Rumble this happy since... well, never. I get worried when new folks show up, but you've been a real help. I didn't like that Heron fellow either. But for someone to murder him, a bit much. A bit much. Does he have this head, like, displayed somewhere? I don't see it. Does he? Rumbled the pig man. I got one of his piglets. Dinah's still healing. But she's got a spring in her step lately. Yeah, I know. I did that too. These piglets. I don't see the ogre head, like, up above his door or anything. Mighty fine to see you again. Business is looking up thanks to you. Alright, cool. Well, let's get out of here. The way this is gonna work is I need to go to I'm gonna go to Searing Falls, but I need to, like, rest and get a good rest bonus again, so let's go back to Proper Lane. Hit up the Goose and Fox. Oh, but on the other hand, if I go back to my... Oh, I got 4 hours until that attack happens. I forgot about it. Well, I need to do that. I need to go fend off an attack on my shit. Let's go. You must travel to Cadnua to participate in the defense. Well, yeah. I want to. Oh, so the only reason it had me automatically do it before is because I was already there. What's gonna happen with this attack though if I'm en route? Maybe it gets auto-resolved because I wasn't there in time? That's alright, my 8 guys that I had there defending should be able to handle whatever. It did auto-resolve. What? My walls were destroyed? What the fuck? No. Oh, I should have went there and handled it earlier. I accrue a debt. What kind of debt? Why would I have a debt? Who am I in debt to? Do the damage to the stronghold. Fine. Now do I have to rebuild shit? I do have to rebuild. Are you kidding me? Alright, well. Never let it auto-resolve, apparently. Because even though I had really high security, like almost the highest you could get, and 8 guys guarding my shit, how did they destroy 2 walls? Bandits. Were these fucking bandits with a bunch of trebuchets and shit? Like, what kind of bandits are these that are destroying walls? These walls are not cheap to rebuild. I'm not amused. Not even a little bit amused. Alright, well. Whatever. What's up, Skirmish Archer? I would say good job, but you did not do a good job. You let people destroy my walls. What's up, Brutish Warrior? Not good job. You let people destroy my walls. Vanguard Soldier? Ravatai Linebreaker? Not good job. You let people destroy my walls! What am I paying you people for? I'm sure as hell Blooded Thug? Not a good job. I'm paying you fucking people to not let people destroy my... That's literally what you're getting paid for. Month after month, you sit here and we don't get attacked and you're just getting paid for doing nothing. For literally standing around doing nothing. And the one time we get attacked, you let people destroy our walls. No. No, you know what? I should just fire all of them. Just go into a rage and fire everybody. Is Aloth back yet? No, of course he's not. He's always off on some adventure. I really need to let Aloth check out all these grimoires I've been picking up and, like, pull the spells out of me once. I want to see what level he is, too, because I keep sending him on these adventures and he gets XP from them, but I don't know, like, how much XP he's gotten and like, what level he'll actually be. Because if I ever want to use him again in my group, I gotta have him leveled up some. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna use some, like, level 5 wizard. Okay, here's the deal. Let's go ahead and start with this action. That'd be mechanics, as always. Okay. Next thing.
Yes? Hmm?
I actually read in the patch notes that they fixed something on Durance where, like Durance's quest, right? Named The Trials of Durance, in case you didn't know which quest was his. It said, I had a dream and I had this vision, right? A dream about Durance. My eyes seemed unable to focus on him and a blinding light burst from his staff. Something about the dream seemed all too real, as though something in his soul was revealing itself to me. I asked him, and I saw, well, when I tried to talk to him about this before, it didn't work. Like, he wouldn't say anything new. But they said they fixed that in the patch yesterday, so let's try to talk to Durance again.
face is full of need, Durant snorts. It looks to burst if you didn't speak.
Need you to leave. He's the only companion that you can say that to. Out of all 8 of them, he's the only one that you can tell to leave. I had the questions I wanted to ask you.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
See, this is new. This is new right here. I saw something strange. You were sitting by the fire, and I saw a great light from your staff.
Tell me what you saw.
The silence, staring at you, locking gazes. It was a flash like an explosion, a rushing of air, incredibly bright.
It is the light of the Godhammer you saw.
Durance takes in each word. He is strangely silent for a moment, and when he speaks, his voice is low. The Godhammer? What about it?
It was a weapon of Deerwood's people, a symbol of their independence. It saved the Deerwood.
Well, yeah, I know. We've talked about all this. We've literally talked about all this. Let's see if he has anything.
It brought the Saints' war to an end, knocked a god from his perch. There are few that would deny Eothas overstepped. The Godhammer reminded Eothas of it. You saw its light because I helped shape it, give it life, and release it into the world. Once seen, its glory is almost too bright to be believed, and too bright to be forgotten. There were 12 of us. We fashioned the weapon, drafted plans for it, prayed for guidance at Ashfall, and it came to me there.
Yeah, I know.
It
You already
felt
told me all
as if
this.
the staff was Margaren's own finger, guiding my hand, guiding the other 11, the shadows of the 12 who would come to stand on the bridge to stop. Even in that stand, there was a ritual to it. For the 12...
Me all this already.
As 12 held Eothas fast, we 12 unleashed our prayers and let the Godhammer fall. Shadows cast by the fire of the Godhammer, perhaps. And we shared their fate as well in time. Now the not all deaths come with stilled breath and stilled heart. The connection we once shared with Margren. After the light, not many can claim to have killed a god. It is less a heroic tale than you would think. The world is broken. The wheel crossing 2 gods. Even as Margren shaped our hands, perhaps we... Yet if the world had changed, then I sought to change with it. I remembered Margren's teachings, how reminders on the flesh were more important than the death of a vessel. And I wondered if killing Eothas, if, as I stepped from the now blessed Godhammer Bridge, I thought of Ashfall. I thought of the War of Black. The road to Ashfall is long, gives one time to think. Of my fellow 11 craftsmen, disciples, I know not what happened to them. If they...
Yeah, we've had all these. He's told me all this stuff already. We've been through all these dialogues. I'm just trying to see if there's anything new or...
We put much of ourselves into the Godhammer. Such a device is not simply a machine. There are elements of the spirit in it. We all studied Widewind. He was our enemy. You don't kill the god. You kill the man it inhabits. And you leave that man a ruin. Burn him. If you fear for my spirit, your fears are baseless. The Godhammer. I do not need you to cast any more questions on me, Watcher. No.
Yeah, okay. Oh, but that did update the quest. Interesting. Durance revealed to me that he was one of the engineers of the Godhammer bomb. There must be more to this that he isn't telling me, at least not yet. Oh, at least I got a little bit of tax money. I don't know why I'm losing so much to bandits. Well, now I know why, because I don't have any walls. Banner's like, lol, whatever. We have no respect for you. You have no walls. They broke my walls. Oh, cool. Aloth's back. That's convenient. I was just saying I wish Aloth was back, and he's back. So, what I need to do... I need to assign him to this next adventure, but before I assign him to that adventure, I need to get him in my party again real quick. Where is he? This is usually where he hangs out. Whoa, this wasn't here before. Was it? A lurid orange cover stands out from the rest. The title on the spine is Magron's Warriors. There's a note on the ale-stained first page. This takes a few liberties with the battle scenes, but it's a good account of what happened at Halgot Citadel. A friend of mine wrote this a few years back, but couldn't even sell a copy to the Duke's blazing records keeper. Goes to show you how deep the Crucible Knights have sunk their claws. Wenin. Oh, that's the guy from the Dozens, because we're friends. He apparently sent me a book, and had somebody creep into my home and put it on my shelf. Nothing weird about that. But do I actually get this book to read? I don't think I do. It's just... Okay. I had questions I wanted to ask you.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
Tell me more about Ashfall. Yeah, he doesn't actually have anything new to say, though. Pretty sure.
If doubts and curiosity... If doubts and curiosity...
Okay, yeah, it's the same stuff.
Alright then.
The hell is Aloth? Right, Sagani's in her room. There's Haravius. He's cool. But he will not be in my group until next playthrough. Same with Aloth, probably. I don't think I'm actually going to really use him, but... Maybe if I go... Because he should be just hanging out right here. Maybe if I go downstairs and come back up, he'll be there. Let's try it. I still don't know what I need to do exactly to, like, get Aloth's personal... See, there he is. So what I need to do... Wait. He's wearing clothes. Alright, she's not. Neither is he, because I took their clothes. But I took his clothes, too. No, that's right. I gave him an outfit. Just a generic outfit of normal clothes. So... I have to get rid of somebody, but because I'm so nervous that anybody I get rid of will, like, lose all their shit or lose part of their shit when I take them out of my party, I have to take everything off of somebody, which is annoying, but I wonder if I can use this chest. Wait, I don't get a chest in my room? This? Oh yeah, that's right, Berkanta. Wait, are there other things around that, like, have been left here by people that we've dealt with sneaking into my house and leaving shit here? Like, have these people come and left anything else in my home? He needs to be wearing less clothes. I'll take his clothes away. That'll make you happy. So, like, can I, I could say we're gonna take Durance out of the party right now. Alright, Durance, I need you to take off everything you've got. All of it. Because I can't trust you take care of it while you're not in my party. You gotta lose all your shit. You gotta put it all in this chest right here. Yeah, there you go, Durrance. All your shit in this chest. All of them. Everything. Go. Alright, now, help me out. Durrance is now completely stripped of everything. Cool. Aloth, get in the crew. Oh. Durrance, get out of here. Would he just take off with it? No, it's just like... It's like a buggy thing that sometimes... Oh, see, he is ready to level up.
Yes.
Sometimes if you take somebody out of your party and then put them back in, sometimes they're missing shit that they had on them. Maybe it's fixed or not. I don't know, but I'm not going to take the chance of it not being fixed. There's Aloth. Here. By popular demand. Aloth.
Yes.
Unclothed.
Indeed.
He is. I don't know how to start his quest still. But first things first. Oh wow, he's gained a lot of XP from those adventures. 44,000. What the fuck? He has more XP than us. What the hell's going on here? He's like, you scrubs are lower level than I am. Alright, well, wait. But I can't decide what spells I want to give him until I see what spells I can get him for free from these books. But yeah, don't level him up yet.
Aye?
Also, is there anything I can talk to him about that's new?
Listen, there's something I should probably tell you.
Oh, here we go. Advancement of the Aloth story, right here. He fidgets, kneading his fingers. So tell me now. He clasped his hands together, slowly massaging a knuckle with his thumb. I meant no harm. I thought I could keep it to myself. That when we resolve the matter of your soul, we would also address my problem.
I also have an awakened soul. But unlike yours, mine is a presence that shares my senses and my skin, making herself manifest at the most unwelcome times.
That's what I thought. From the very first time I met Aloth, I thought it was something like that. Size. Okay. Closes his eyes and grits his teeth. You're gonna get to the end and everything will already be dead. And there'll just be like a little sign Aloth was here. Closes his eyes and grits his teeth. His lips quiver and twitch with the vestiges of some internal debate. Several seconds later, he opens his eyes again. They're watery and bloodshot.
I'm sorry. I've tried to learn to control Isilmir. I've gotten stronger, but so has she.
Isilmir, huh? Why didn't you say something sooner?
I learned to keep her a secret a very long time ago. Those with awakened souls are shunned, mistrusted. And after your experience with Meerwald, I'm certain you can see why. You need to be careful.
Looks up at you. Tell me about Isilmir.
Artless, uncouth, a creature of rash impulses and feeble faculties. She wags her impertinent tongue when she should listen.
He winces, his expression rippling between control and chaos. Yeah, because when I first met him, he was trying to talk his way out of getting his ass kicked by all these villagers. But then his voice totally changed and he started insulting them, and he told one of them that, like, he fucks his sister or something. So, like, obviously, Isilmir is a troublemaker that takes him over sometimes and makes him say really stupid things.
Aye, this one's fit to boil. Hard to get this gaff over anything tisn't to do with books and spell speak.
That's her. His face flickers with a sly grin. Hard to get his gaff over anything. What the fuck does that even mean? He grimaces, running his hands through his hair. I have none of her memories. Bareth spared me that much. but her coarse manners and intolerable hill-speak suggest a provincial from a very, very long time ago. She tends to surface a hair's breadth from conflict, when the fuse has burned down and teeth are on edge. And when she shows up, she doesn't stop to gauge a situation, she just acts. Sounds like you could take a few cues from her. Cues or vulgarisms? He rolls his eyes and crosses his arms over his chest. I've had to live without hayseed for years. There's nothing to be learned from her. Nothing civilized, anyway. He frowns, looking away. Is this going to be a problem?
Merely an annoyance. Although...
He purses his lips into a thin, crooked line. He lowers his voice and clasps his hands behind his back. Minute twitches and spasms along his arms betray his fidgeting.
Defiance Bay is said to have an entire institution dedicated to the study and cure of soul-related ailments. Since our journeys have already brought us to the city, perhaps we could speak with someone there.
I know exactly who to take him to. Remember that person I met? I'm saying this like anybody remembers. Like anyone was even watching then. There was a person I met in the sanitarium who was talking about how she was a specialist in awakened souls and two souls and all that stuff. That's exactly... And at the time I was like, I'll bet I have to take Aloth to this person later, and I was right. Well, I don't know that I was right yet, but I'm pretty sure that's who I have to take him to. You need to learn to deal with your own issues. If it's helpful to you, we'll go.
Thank you. This has been a great burden.
His shoulders loosen by the slightest fraction. Let's talk about something else. Oh, see, he'll tell me more. He does have new stuff to say. Because he's the only one that I don't have his personal quest in my quest log. I might get it right now. As soon as I end this conversation, it might pop up. Like, take Aloth to meet somebody to help him out with his craziness or whatever. But I have a quest in my log right now for all 7 of the other companions, just not him. How may I be of service? I'd like to know more about Isomir. He raises an eyebrow. Such as? When did she awaken? My father was a strict man. He expected the best from his only child, and he didn't tolerate failure. His face becomes drawn. At times he could be rather adamant, particularly when he'd been drinking. Isilmir manifested on one such occasion. To be honest, I don't remember the specifics, only that he was more careful with me after that. You said that you'd learned to hide her a long time ago. My mother instructed me to keep her a secret after she first emerged. She feared that knowledge of my awakening would render me an outcast. Even though Isilmir proved useful against my father, I trusted my mother's advice, and I've since come to see the wisdom behind it. Merwold is an extreme example, but one that I can relate to more and more each year. Merwold was a nutty motherfucker. Could I talk directly to her? He gives you a taut frown. Her usurpations are uncomfortable enough. I'm not eager to invite her into my consciousness more than necessary. More than necessary. Let's discuss something else. Indeed. Alright, well, I think... No, we already... Seems this Theos and the leaden key are to blame. He smooths his robes. We've got to learn more about just what they're up to. That's all. Oh yeah, see, boom, now I have his quest. Two-sided. Aloth revealed that an awakened soul, Isilmir, dwells within him. He's asked for help in finding an expert who understands his predicament. Find an expert on awakening somewhere in Defiance Bay. Aloth mentioned that Defiance Bay has an entire institution devoted to the study of illnesses of the soul. This must be the same place that I saw in the Acolyte's vision. I may be able to find someone there who knows something about awakened souls. It appears that Brackenbury Sanitarium is our best hope of finding help for Aloth. Yeah, I know. Well, cool.
Aye?
So we've done that. Now let's look at these grimoires, because Aloth has got we've got a lot of grimoires here. Could we take these out and clothing? You don't need clothing, sir. Where we're going, you don't need clothing. I want to look at these books, because there's so many spell books here, and I want to get rid of some of them. But first, I'll let Aloth get some spells out of him if he wants some. Many books. Of course, one of these just is Aloth's book, so... That's how many mages I've killed. Because every mage has a book. Go talk to the warden statue. You don't need clothing, sir. Alright, let's see. He doesn't know this spell. 200 copper, done. He doesn't know this spell. The embossed grimoire he doesn't need anymore. Ibn's grimoire, he doesn't know this spell. Or this one. Surika's grimoire. Get him all the spells. Peleg's grimoire. Guess he knows all these. Novice's grimoire. This is kind of the cool thing about wizards, is he can actually get like all the spells, because he can actually learn them from grimoires of other wizards. Airwald's grimoire. He already has all those. Stars, ooh, 4th levels. That way I won't have to take any of these spells when he levels up. He'll already have. Alright, this is Aloth's actual grimoire, so... Delay of motion. Very complicated way of just saying it's a slow spell. Dampener? Fusion's a good spell. Okay. So Aloth now has a grip of... And I could sell all of these now. Put them all back in the stash. Okay, so Aloth now can level up.
Yes?
Safe in the knowledge that he won't be wasting any spells. He has no clothes, he has no clothes. Face doesn't look a whole lot like his picture, but he has no clothes. Alright, Aloth. Ingrim's repulsive visage. Caster's face becomes a nightmarish mask of rotting insect-infested flesh or other images of unspeakable horror, compelling all nearby foes to become terrified and sickened. I don't like that. Deleterious alacrity of motion. Caster draws upon his or her life force, gain an increase to speed and movement while draining his or her own endurance. It's pretty cool, maybe. I'll take it. Okay, so in Veil, penetrating blast. Ooh, penetrating blast is good. Level spells. Dimensional Shift switches the locations of the caster and one ally, leaving a shockwave between them that stuns all caught in the line of fire. Huh. That's cool. Iron Skin. Transmutes the caster's skin into iron, adding significantly to their damage reduction. This effect lasts for up to 10 attacks. Wow. Pretty good, too. Minor Arcane Reflection creates a field of arcane energy around the caster, causing hostile targeted spells up to 3rd level to be reflected back to casters. Minor Grimoire Imprint gives the caster access to one free spell from the target wizard's grimoire, allowing them to cast a spell of 3rd level or lower, not currently. Wall of Flame generates a fearsome vertical sheet of flame, inflicting burn damage on anyone moving. Obviously, we're taking. Take Wall of Flame and skin. Level 8. And sending him on all the adventures is obviously paid off. Bonus 3rd levels. Yeah, level 9. He's literally higher level than my whole party. What the fuck? If I really want to level somebody up, I should not have them with me. Ooh, wow, 5th level spells. Now we're talking. Archimir's Wondrous Torment drains the target's resolve and intellect, creating 2 less powerful versions of the effect that jump to nearby enemies when the first effect ends. No. Blast of Frost creates a bitter surge of ice and freezing cold air, inflicting freeze damage on anyone caught in the conical area of effect. Big cone. Oh shit, tons of damage. That's pretty good. Call to Slumber causes a group of enemies to momentarily fall asleep, going prone for a short duration. That's pretty good, too. Sitzel's Spirit Lance creates a pike of pure magical force that deals pierce damage. It causes a foe-only blast explosion like. Huh. Ungreth's Safeguard. An insidious magical contingency activates when the caster hits 50% endurance. He or she immediately knocks all immediately close enemies prone while gaining a damage reduction and defense bonus for a short time. Malignant Cloud generates a cloud of virulent poison, inflicting raw damage to anyone in the cloud every few seconds. That sounds like it could be very good. Ninagath's Bitter Mooring. The target is hit with a stuck affliction and becomes an anchor for a frigid ray of energy from the wizard that does freeze damage to enemies in its path. This one's actually super cool. Ingrim's Enervating Terror causes enemies in the area of effect to envision their worst fears, causing them to be weakened and terrified. Torrent of Flame. Instantiates? Really? Instantiates. Are we making up words? I've never heard instantiate before. Instantiates a terrifying inferno of flame around the caster, inflicting burn damage on everyone nearby, not just enemies, everyone. Everybody. Okay, I don't like that. Wall of Force creates a semi-permeable barrier that inflicts crush damage and hobbles enemies when they pass through it, but leaves allies unscathed. That sounds like it could be exploited. Well, Blast of Frost and Ninagoth's Bitter Mooring. Yeah, he's higher level than the rest
How
of the
may I help?
party. Sort of ridiculous.
Aye?
Okay. So,
How may I help?
there's a lot of spells. So many spells. Alright. This grimoire is pretty well set up now.
Aye?
So I need to take him with me at least to the sanitarium. Give him back his wand. And we can give him those new robes we found. And give him select item. This ring. Give him a few things here.
How may I help? Of course. Aye? How may I help?
Let's not give him the thing anymore. Item just no longer work.
Yeah.
Here's that's the case.
How may I help?
Or at least if we get into a fight. Got a
How may I
bit
help?
Little bit of stuff. But
I? Yes?
Hmm.
I don't know why I didn't just put all of his stuff in my stash. Well.
I?
And
Indeed.
welcome to the team, Aloth. Temporarily. Very temporarily. Oh, now Durance is hanging out down here. Hey, Durance.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong. There were 12 of us. It felt as if the staff was Margaren's own finger, even in that as shadows cast by the fire of the Godhammer.
Your thoughts must flow deeply. Your mind comes bearing.
On your word. My friend?
I'm ready. Need something?
Hey, what's on your mind? All
Okay.
right, then.
I?
Of course.
The thing is, though, I could assign Durance to this adventure, but then I won't be able to use him for a while. And that doesn't seem good. Alright, no, go ahead, Durance. Go do it. Because we're gonna go visit ourselves a, he gets to be the keeper of the booze while Durance is away. Alright, cool. Now we can take him to the sanitarium. We'll faff about with Aloth in the group for a bit while we, you know, get started on his little story quest. Let's talk to the warden statue. Oh, it's not in here. It's in the main.
You must gather your part.
But, there's also some stuff in my chest in there from whatever he's hauled back from his adventures. As I'm rebuilding my walls. Come on, guys. Well, next time it tells me you're gonna have an attack, I should just go deal with it, like, right away, instead of... Because that auto-resolve is the suck. Alien Shock Mage, not good job. Oh, look at all this stuff. Oh, it's that cool shield that I got. I forgot. Alright. Potion of Bulwark against the elements. Potion of Mercy Gaze. We got a scroll. Bunch of ingredients. Nice. Bunch of ingredients.
Yes? Aye? Yes?
Yeah, dare. Got Scoth Guanek. Should be 24 deflection, same. Should just be better all around. They get more accuracy. Get more accuracy. And I get the wind thing.
Hey.
Times per rest. Gigantic cone. Oh man, that's gonna really be nice for him to have. And it's pushback too. Oh, it's a great thing for the tank to have. What a glorious shield that is. Oh, let's look at it too. Looks so much better than carrying that stupid fucking door around. Excellent. Alright, that's awesome. Harder door. Get to stepping to the dash. Alright. Talk to the steward. I trust all is well, my lady. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help. What is the state of the keep? Ah, where to begin? Let's see here. I don't have anything to say because I'm fair. Okay. I'm thinking of having a board of directors for my keep, and I was wondering, Stuart, would you be the chair of the board? Would you chair my board? Just asking. Because, I mean, I could give you a seat on the council. Alright. Let's get out of here. Time to go take Aloth to meet his therapist or whatever. Guess that means Brackenberry. You know, if we're gonna be journeying for 22 hours, we might as well rest at the Goose and Fox real quick and then proceed to Brackenberry. Who knows what kind of weirdness might take place. We could get attacked by assassins, anything could happen. I mean, it's been known to happen in this town before. Where's my pig? There it is, okay. My piglet, my piglet best not be missing. Cipher melee is good. I don't know. I don't do melee with my ciphers. They both use guns. Or arbalists. How you doing, Dark Bellow? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I haven't done any melee with Cipher. I don't really see any business of anybody except for like fighters and paladins being in melee. Everybody else, I think, should just be using guns and crossbows and stuff, or bows.
Good day, stranger.
Oh yeah, monks, of course, right. And barbarians. But like chanters and ciphers and rangers and rogues, even rogues, I wouldn't
Hey,
put
Olaf,
rogues in
can I,
melee.
talk to your, you know, your friend?
What is it about Isilmir? I'm right here, you know.
No, you're both great. It's just, well, I feel like I don't get to spend as much time with her, and she's just so funny. I mean, some of the things she says.
Are not nearly as funny when you've been hearing them for 50 years.
Adair likes his alternate personality better than him. That's pretty funny. Okay. Way to the sanitarium.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Assassins. Pretty much you get attacked by assassins in town once, and you're then expecting assassins all the time. It's almost disappointing when I don't. Look, assassins. You see what I'm saying? I'm like assassin. You guys are like, well, he's being ridiculous. There's not going to be assassins. What the shit is that? Assassins, yo.
Eh?
I gotta go scout this shit out. Group of assassins just waiting right over there for me. I will not be taken by surprise. What's up, assassins? Look at all those assassins. It's a big group. Look, they've got...
Yes?
What can he open a fight with that's like friggin' awesome? Blast of Frost?
Yes?
I mean, if he's gonna be in the group, we might as well do some rad wizard shit with him. Right? Fusion is a good fight opener. How big is that? How big is the radius on that? Oh, it's big. Okay, that's gonna be funny. Or fireball, of course. There's always the good old fireball. Boom. Crackling bolt. The rolling flame. Okay.
Indeed.
Have some fun with these people.
Eh? Got it. Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Aye, I shall.
Let's get the rest of the team ready to rush in there and go crazy.
I'm ready. Ah,
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Of course.
Alright, here we go. Wait.
Yeah?
These guys even do it. Whoa, that guy's over there attacking Cyril. No, sir. No, that's not cool. That is... Aloth, could you do something about that with your magicalness? What happened with the confusion, though? Seriously, did that even happen? Did he even cast the confusion? Because it doesn't look like he did. Looks like he's just running around being silly.
run!
Following your lead.
Oh yeah, the confusion. It's got these assassins all jacked up.
On your word.
Why is everybody so mad at Cyril? You killed Cyril? God damn it! These assassins are not here for me. They're here to kill Cyril for some reason. That's not amusing. I'm not amused. Do I appear to be amused? Because I'm not. I have to, like, annihilate some dudes.
On your word.
What are these assassins doing? They're like crazy. They're just running around all weird. Like, it was super weird that they even went over and attacked Cyril at all.
Hey.
As you
How may I help?
What other spells does he have? Wait, is Blast of Frost foe only? No, it's just got its safe zone. Wow, Blast of Frost. Put it down. 3 crits. 98. 79. Why have I not had Aloth in my party all this time? Fucking shit up. Can't believe they killed Cyril. Ooh, she has loot though.
All right then.
Oh, not much though. No, Cyril. Blast. Bullshit. See. Yeah, it's exactly like the other notes we found on the other assassins. Well, that was rude. Very rude. Thanks for your help, Dunreed Row Messenger. Alright. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity.